Hello everyone, a little update from a dog on a lead and some tiles. Where are we, Malene? Where are we? Well, we're in a bonfire hut across the road. We're out foraging, not foraging, but just examining the whole area here. So that's the scouts' house and their kayaks, and this is their hut, and behind here are a couple of shelters where you can just, primitively spend the night in the shelters. And why are we here? We're here mostly because I'm not allowed on the other side of the road from me. We found a wonderful, wonderful place actually on the moors where we can go. It's our new throw stick coffee mountain, but it was throw stick coffee hill. There are no mountains here. But we've been out there, we've been roaming around. We've seen there were a few of these game cameras. We thought, okay, well, and we'll turn back. I'll put the leash on the dog and we'll turn back. But obviously we had been spotted. I wasn't trying not to be spotted, but all of a sudden on the street going home from doing the groceries, a car just stopped on the side. You were the one who was in my forest with your dog running loose. Yes, that was me, and that was her, and we were throwing stick over there on the moors. I don't want you to do that. That's my forest. Oh, but we were on the moors out there. Is that? Yeah, I recognize you from that vest and that long grey hair. Yes. So obviously he'd been practicing some speech whenever he found me, and I would probably deny that it was me or something. So he'd been rehearsing that speech. But I didn't deny it was me. I said, yes, that's us. We've been out there. But he had to deliver the speech anyway, because now he had to rehearse it. So he was a bit angry. And of course I said, well, then we're not going to go there again. If you don't want us to. I never even walk my own dogs there, not even on a leash. We don't want to disturb the wildlife. And what he means by not disturbing the wildlife is that they're going to be docile so he can shoot them. I don't know. That's a hunter's thing, and that's a king of the moors thing. And I'm gonna leave that piece of land alone. We're not gonna go there. We loved that little piece of land. We walked by the road, and then we just walked 200 meters in on the moor and had our little hill there. But we're not allowed to. So we're not gonna do it. We're not gonna provoke anyone. Also, she's going to be on the lead all the time. I thought we had an understanding that she would stay in the garden when first we went out in the garden. She did not. She just saw a lady on the other side of the street walking her dog, and she pissed right over the street and barked at this dog and that lady. And she, of course, got upset and mad, and she never once turned her head to look at me. I whistled. I said, sit, and I called Zaffo's name, and nothing happened until she had finished barking of that dog, and then she just returned back home. And I shouted, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm just building the fence, and I was. And the lady never even turned her head. She turned her angry back at me and took her dog and walked off. So we really landed. Within a week, we pissed off 2 of the locals and met a 3rd local up at the grocer's who knew everything about dogs. And allegedly, and wasn't willing to put his on a leash because I was leaving Zaffo outside of of the grocers up here. And I asked him to please keep his dog on a distance because she wasn't used to sitting on the hook outside of the store. So if he would please just not stress her out more than she was. And I came out and he'd put his dog on the hook right next to her. There are 4 different hooks. He could put it anywhere. But obviously he was some guy who did not want some woman to tell him what to do. I'm a dog trainer, was his argument. So yeah, and then you know everything about my dog. Or, yeah, I know that you're enforcing her fear. Okay. So I think we should stop that debate there. And he didn't. He debated me all the way as he walked into the store. So 3 people with quite negative encounters. So I'm a bit sad. I miss our forest. Zaffo missed the forest to just roam free and have her area. But now we are checking out other areas on the other side of the street. Oh, there's a cat. The scout's cat. Uh-oh. See how that goes. And yeah. Oh, she's seen it. No, Zaffo. It's a cat. It lives here. It's the cat's house here. Nope. Leave it. Stop. Zaffo and I. And the cat is running away. Okay, good. Så den. No. Tag det med ro. Nej. Rundt her. Rundt. Yes. Sådan. I just make a circle when she starts pulling the lead because I've learned that that's a good way to get her out of that energy. Nej. Nix. We'll just go here and show people the shelters. I'm sorry, it's a bit wobbly when you are having a dog in one hand on a lead. I'm not happy about it. But I'm gonna adjust to it, at least. But look at this. 2 little shelter bunks here and you just climb in here and you bring your sleeping bag and your little pad and you can just stay overnight in here. And it can house at least 3, maybe 4 people in there. And a little fireplace. And I do believe a rocket stove over here that they built into the hill. Interesting. Of course, it's the scout's place. So if you're not a scout and in that organization, I don't think you can just go over here and use the facilities. I think you should have some arrangement with them, or maybe you rent it for a weekend or whatever. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna be in contact with them to just ask them if it's okay that we walk past, because we walk from over there. We live over there, and then we just crossed a road, crossed a couple of fields first, then a little piece of forest, and then crossed the asphalt road, and then we can come in here and go all the way down there and out onto some fields there. There are hook sits everywhere, so they're hunters and they keep those fields grazed or just harvested for hay, and then they keep them open and put hook sits up in the living fences all around them so they can shoot ugly animals from the forest. And so that's game cameras everywhere. Stop! There are game cameras everywhere and hook sits everywhere. And, well, even if she's just walking there, just chasing her stick and not doing anything up to any wildlife, they don't want it. They get mad. It's my land. But, Sweden is a bit different. The hunters, they're not happy with us walking without a lead in the forest, but you have the all people's right to roam up there. So I can go anywhere. And here it's not. Nej, Zaffo, lad være med at trække. Stop. Stop. Don't pull the lead. It's not the same up here. So we'll see. I'm gonna be posting you on whatever positive encounters I have. I did have a very positive one yesterday as well, and that was in a recycling boutique, a little store away 10 kilometers away from here, and I drove there with my uncle's wife and my cousin's wife and her daughter, little daughter, 3-4 years old, and we were roaming around. I was finding a water boiler, some curtains. No, I didn't get them. I got a piece of cloth that I'm gonna hang in front of one of the door openings to the kitchen. And I found a lot of little trinkets and fine cups, a couple of fine coffee cups for when my uncle comes, because that big blacksmith of an uncle, he's not able to drink coffee out of a mug. He needs those little fine china, thin cups. Isn't that funny? I think it's so funny. He's a big guy, but nah, he doesn't like to drink from a mug. So he must... Sorry, it's just a car coming by. We are at the road now. So he must have these fine cups. So I bought 2 fine china cups with roses painted on them and everything, and saucers going with them, so he can have a decent cup of coffee when he comes visiting. And so that was nice, and I got a few things there that I was looking for, and for no money, virtually no money. It was 200 kroners for a whole basket full of trinkets, including the electric water boiler, which would cost 200 in itself from new, and it looked completely new. And I've just been cleaning it, boiling a bit of vinegar water in it. It's fine. So that was a bargain, and that was a nice place, and a lot of nice elderly women that were volunteers out there, and they were so helpful, and it was a beautiful place, and I'm going there again. They're open every Tuesday only. And Ruth, my uncle's wife, said I can always just call and come and get a car from their place. They have several cars because there are many people living there now. So you can always just come and borrow a car. So that's nice to know. Maybe not with Zaffo, but she's good at staying home now. She's got a big house now, and she'll just roam from the kitchen and into the bedroom where her bed is, and she can put herself down in several places. I've put out blankets and mattresses for her, so she can be almost wherever she wants. So some good is there, but some few negative encounters have already been there. I'm gonna up my game here, so I'm not pissing off the locals. That's not a good thing to do. No job yet, but we're still searching, so it'll come, everything will come. Now breakfast time has come. We're going home. You say bye-bye? Say bye-bye to people? Yeah, I don't want to be on the lead, but I do have my stick, and we're going home to have breakfast now. You look at people, say bye? No, you don't want to. Okay, that's what it is for today. Bye-bye, everyone. We'll see you on the next one.